Hey guys, Serge here, and in today's video I will show you what you have to do in order to become a new person, to reach all your goals, whether they're like monetary, if you want to have freedom, what you have to do, why right now you are not able to do it, and why procrastinating and not working is taking you away from reaching all your desires and your dream life. So Charlie Morgan also been talking a lot about it, and it's very important step, probably 80% of actually getting to your desired outcome. Let's just say it's 10K month. 80% of that is just mental frameworks, your mindset, your wisdom, and 20% is just putting the action, making correct systems, automations, and mastering a few skills. But you have to remember that what you are doing right now, so who you are right now, what are your hobbies right now, this person is not able to live your dream life. That's just it. You can't make money. You can't go to the gym. You can't be shredded. Because if you could, you would be already shredded. You would be already making tens of thousands a month. So this person you are right now is not able to living your dream life. So what you have to do, because of your current self, your current identity, your belief system, probably most of your beliefs are like limiting you in every way and shape or form. You are stuck at zero and you are not able to do anything, but you are able to become the person who is actually living your dream life, who is not having any limiting beliefs, who is shredded, who is doing everything you want to become. But your current self is not able to do it. So that is why you have to leave your old identity behind you. You have to become a complete new person. And how it works. So let's just focus right now who you are right now. You are stuck at zero. You are listening to others, not to yourself. You are afraid of being judged. You are afraid what others are thinking. You are procrastinating, so you know exactly what you have to do. I've recorded plenty of videos, how to do the outreach, how to do service delivery, how to scale your SMMA agency consulting to multiple 5 figures monthly. There is source out there. You know it is existing. You know probably most of the things you have to do, but you're still not doing it. And this person inside you, he don't want to die. He is afraid of changing, because in order to become a new person, you have to get rid of your old self. And let's just imagine if the lion on the safari is chasing antelope, it will scream, it will run away, it will do everything to stay alive. And this person that you're right now also want to stay alive. He want to live, he wants to keep you broke, and this person you're right now keeps you broke, but he will do everything that it can to actually keep you away from reaching new person. Because in order to become new person, you have to internally die. Of course, I don't want to get my video restricted, but you basically have to K yourself. And it's not about like doing anything physically. It's not about, doing self-harm. It's everything mentally, because in a nutshell, this person inside you want to live. You have to become a new person to live your dream life. This person will tell you, hey, let's go to the party. Hey, let's sleep 2 hours more. Let's watch new series on Netflix. He will do everything to keep you away from becoming new person. And it's one of the reasons that you are still stuck at zero, that you are still not able to make any money, that you are still not able to live your dream life. Also because of your limiting beliefs. So for example, you've tried cold calling in the past, you've been calling for 2 days, you didn't book any meetings. Then you have this limiting belief that, for example, cold calling is not working. What will happen next? This limiting belief will dictate you not doing cold calling, because you are thinking that some things are not working. You will stop doing them, but probably you don't have even enough data to say it. And also you are right now not a person who is able to do cold calling. So most of the things are working, but you are not a person that is able to do them. You have to evolve, you have to develop, you have to improve. You just have to realize that every single person out there is having their own lenses. So for example, when I will tell you Dubai, probably some of you will say, yes, utopia, completely bananas on a sand hill. Sheikhs build this ecosystem that is perfect for entrepreneurship. And These are your beliefs because of your lenses. So because of the things you've been observing, it's because the things that you've been programming yourself, because you have to realize that you will be programmed, but you have to decide if you want to program yourself with your own beliefs or you will be brainwashed by others. If you're watching some guru out there and he's telling you, don't do cold calls, it is not working, or like don't pick drop shipping because it's saturated, don't start your business, don't start your SMA, don't start your coaching, it is not working anymore, here is new flashy object, start this instead. You'll be brainwashed by the other things, but the only way to look at things is just purely on core principles and objective truths. So you have to observe things and then you have to do hypothesis. So you are critically thinking why he said that, why it might work, why it is not working. You have to focus, get a clean sheet of paper, write at the top, cold calling, advantages, disadvantages, objective truths, and then you have to critically think why some things are working, why they are not working. Then you will get the feedback, and with this new feedback, you will be able to observe new things, get new data, and it's like this cycle. It's never-ending cycle of looking at the things without any lenses, learning about them, and getting new beliefs that are not limiting you in any way. Right now, you're probably also, your current self is telling you, no, I am afraid to change. I want to stay the same. Yes, of course you want to stay the same because yourself right now need to stay the same to be alive. You will hear the voices in your mind. It will tell you to not doing the outage. It will tell you to lay in the bed. But you have to do new things. You will meet resistance. It will take you time to actually become the person that is able to do things. So it is normal that you will hear these voices in your mind, that you won't feel like, for example, going to the gym, but you have to have this fire inside your body that will actually, despite your any emotional state, despite your anything, you will still get shit done. That's it. So right now you're probably also pinching pennies, you're afraid to spend monies. That's why you don't want to get a mentorship. That's why you don't want to, for example, start running paid advertisement. You are afraid to spend money, but money has to flow. You have to use money to make more money. So paid advertisement, yes, you will, for example, you just have to go to 9 to 5, get cash flow, utilize this cash flow to actually start running paid advertisement. You are working 9 to 5. It is normal. You need some cash flow. Then you are reinvesting it into your business. It will allow you to make more money. So if there are like people out there saying, no, I am broke right now. Like, of course you are broke because this person who is not even able to go 9 to 5 to start doing Uber Eats, to start doing anything to make any cash flow. And it is, you can, right now, you can go out there, find any job, even be like a security guard, listening to the podcast, brainwashing yourself by your own beliefs, by who you are and who you want to become. Make $10 an hour, bank, you have $50 a day, 20 you have to eat, you have to live somewhere, 20 back into the Facebook, you're running paid advertisement, you are getting eyeballs on your offer. So that is why also getting a mentor in the beginning is so important. I had the mentor. Everyone who I know who is successful right now had the mentor. You are investing in yourself, and that is the best thing you can do. And of course, I'm not telling you to pick any mentor out there, like, yes, you watch some guru, he told you buy my mentorship. No, watch other videos. What is he talking about? Is he really able to deliver the results he is talking about? Is he providing you with a value? Then if the answer is yes, buy his mentorship, whether it is my mentorship, another person. Look at the people who actually did what you want to do. And there are plenty of people out there. Probably also most of these people are like fake. People are like teaching how to run SMA without even running SMA by themselves. So you have to pick wisely. Another thing that is keeping you from actually becoming this person that we will go in a second. You have a fried attention span. You are watching many business owners, many people on the YouTube. You have no idea what you have to do. Sander Stage is talking about IPGA. Serge Gadari is talking about build and release. New OnlyFans model, new blah 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 wishy-washy. Brother, if you are, for example, you've picked SMA, You spent 1 week doing SMA, you didn't book anyone, you picked new business model. Do you think you will have any success rate if you'll be still doing same things? Or do you think you have to pick one business model that is working? Whatever it is, probably 95% of the all business models out there are working, and you are able to make 10K a month using these business models. But you just have to pick one and stick to it. If you started your SMA, stick to it. Don't go start dropshipping because someone or Nuha told you to start one. And you've seen, like, you have to know that a lifestyle all these people is the marketing. They want you to believe them that they can make you more money. And yes, most of them can make you more money. But when you are seeing these Rollies, Dubai, like all these hosts, this is purely the marketing of their own flashy new subject. And you are addicted to it. You are addicted to watching motivational videos on YouTube. You are addicted to listening to people telling you what to do because you have fight attention span. Your dopamine is constantly through the roof because you are watching short form content. And these bad actions are keeping you broke. Because looking at it, you have, let's say, bad actions, good actions. You just have to do more good actions than bad actions, and you will become the person who is actually living your dream life. Completely new person in the, maybe even, you won't even have the same body of the person who was in the past. You have to completely reinvent, reframework, rearrange everything you have right now in order to get to your goals. And what you need pain and time. So as you can see here is this huge wall of completely painful life, completely painful, lonely period of your life. You will be lonely, you will be alone, you will have this gap because you have to leave everything behind you, but you are not good enough to actually go to these places, to meet these new people, to live this new life. So there is this gap of actually not being the same person you was in the past because you are grinding, you are putting the work, you are doing everything, but you are also not good enough to meet new people, to get new girls, to make new money and everything. And this gap is probably the most painful gap in the entrepreneurship. And you have to be ready. You have to just purely embrace the pain because pain is the information that your current self is slowly flowing away. He's fleeting. Because you are putting the hours, you are grinding all the time, you are not going to the parties, it means pain. And pain is the best thing you can actually have. Because yes, it is painful. You are putting all these actions right now, you don't see the results yet, you are not sure if it is working. You are lonely, you are grinding, everyone is having fun, but you have to pick your pain. You have either pain of discipline, of putting the hours, of having sleepless nights, or you have the pain of actually being the slave to the government, to your country, to your limiting beliefs, to your old identity. Pick your pain, but please pick it wisely because you have pain of discipline or pain of regret. And it also takes time. So one person can, for example, go like as me from 0 to 10K a month in 43 days. So it is pretty short period of time. And the faster you will see any results, the better. But be ready that you won't see any results for months. And you still have to show up. You have to still wake up early. You have to do everything in order to actually make any money. So, of course, the shorter this period of time of actually not making anything, the better. But you are still right now sowing everything because there's sowing season and there's reaping season. So it is impossible to not get to your desired outcome if you are putting the actions, because Newton's law, action reaction, for every single action there is equal and opposite reaction. So if you are putting the correct action over extended period of time, it is inevitable to see reaction. Like universal laws are on your side. You just have to focus on doing correct actions and reaction will take care of itself automatically. Newton said it, many people said it. It is just true. This period of time when you were actually grinding your ass off, when you were working all the time, you became a completely new person. There's no other yourself. You are a new person. You have new identity, new belief system, zero limiting beliefs. You can become whoever you want to become. You now know that you you can do anything you want to do because you build trust with yourself. So in the beginning, you, for example, said, I will start running 5 kilometers a day. Yes, first day you run five kilometers, then you have pain in the muscles. Your current self is telling you, no, it's painful. Let's go back to the McDonald's, eat some burger. Let's watch new Netflix. You will hear these voices, but that's actually when you have to show up. That's when you have to do all the things you know you have to do, despite your emotional state, despite anything. And that is why you are building the trust. And you have to build trust on a micro picture. So you have to build trust, for example, if you said to yourself that you will read 20 pages a day of the book, read these 20 pages of the book for like 2 months. Or you just have to understand that you have to build trust on a micro picture to be able to do things in a macro picture. So how you can build trust with yourself? You said something you will do it. Do it all the time, do it. It will become so familiar to your mind that it will actually be normal to do these things. So right now for me, it is normal to work all the time. I just embrace it. I love it. I pretty enjoy it. I am helping others. I am giving value away. It is pretty enjoyable to me right now. But in the beginning, even though I was also working 16 hours a day, it was painful. But because my mind was constantly familiar with that thing. So I'm waking up, I am reading, doing journaling, sitting in the desk, working all the time. It just became to my mind and to my new person, so normal that right now I'm not feeling any pain doing the stuff. I am also right now feeling pain doing other stuff because we also have to constantly evolve, constantly grow. So earlier you were listening to others, now you are only listening and you only care about the opinions of the person in the mirror. You have probably some self-delusions, but it's great as far as these self-delusions are keeping you alive, are keeping you grinding, are keeping you making money. These are the self-delusions you want to have. You are loving work. You also programmed your mind. So for example, you signed your first 2K client. I am allowing you right now to spend $200 on something. Yes, because even in the biology, back in the day, I was the best in biology. Like I was just pretty good at biology. I was studying a lot. I knew biology, chemistry a lot. So from biology, the same as Pavlov trained his dogs to salivate when they not only get the food, but for example, when there is other stimuli. The same you are doing with your brain. So you are programming yourself to, of course, it is working both in the short term, because like in the long term, even if you're making more money, you will get comfortable and you won't want to work. But in the beginning, you want to program yourself in a way that you made 2K, you have to show your body, your mind that it's pleasurable, that these fruits are what you want to do, that putting the hours is actually great in the outcome. So you are doing something pleasurable. You want to program your mind in the way that Pavlov also programmed his dogs, and we are programming ourselves and others on a daily basis. So yes, in the long term, you will just have to purely enjoy the work, not the fruits. But in the short term, focus on doing something pleasurable for a while. It's not like, yes, I'm not telling you, yes, you closed 2K clients, now you can fly to Bali for like 1K villa and drink pina coladas and margaritas. No, it's not working like that. I am telling you, you close 2K clients, let's buy yourself something great. Let's go to this restaurant and you're going back to work. But in the short term, you have to program your mind in a way that it will actually want you to work more. And right now you have zero limiting belief, you know everything is working. You are maybe not necessarily the person who is able to get it done. That is why you have to spend some time, grind your ass off, and everything is working. You want to become a new person. You want to put yourself out there. You want to move places. You want to move out of your hometown. You want to travel. You want to put yourself in a new environment, because also from biology, organisms are changing themselves. Like it is more like about the genetics, but like not only. In a nutshell, you will see the most changes if you are putting yourself in the most changes. If you are changing environment, you will see the new changes. So that's why also you have to change your environments. That is also why you need to travel. You need to see new places. You need to put yourself in new environment to see the fastest changes in yourself. I hope it makes sense. Right now, you're using your money to make more money. You are, for example, spending $100 a day on Facebook to actually make $200 a day, $500 a day. You have enormous return on ad spend, return on investment. You are investing here in new mentorships, new people, new everything, and you are not like right now. You're also not looking for like any flashy objects. You are sticking with one business until you are making 7 figures with it. And you in the past, your bad habit was for example watching Netflix. And yes, this bad habit. Right now you have this good habit, of course. Like, this is not only this black and white things. Some of these things, like, are like more grayish or like blackish. So it's not only, this black and white. There is no bad thing, not good thing. But right now you are just, for example, in the past you've been watching TikTok. Right now you are reading books. And as far as you are reading great books, I can tell you that you are doing great thing. And in a nutshell, this video was more about the mind. I wanted to show you what you have to do. I wanted to tell you that it is not this very enjoyable way of actually building successful business, because there is this stigma that it's very easy, that is very pleasurable. And it's because you are afraid from all these gurus who showed you the Richard Milley. They told you that they invested $100 in some shitcoin, so you have to do the same. It is not pleasurable, but it just works. It allows you to get paid to the amount of value you are providing, not the time you are spending. So in a 9 to 5, you have a limited amount of time. You will not be able to, for example, buy a Rari, because if you want to truly make most amount of money in your life, you have to disconnect the amount of money you're making from your time. So building business is probably the only one thing that actually allows you to make money in the correlated way to the amount of value you are providing. Working 9 to 5, you have hourly wage, you have salaries. Even though you are like helping others, for example, being a doctor, you're helping others. Yes, you still have hourly wage. You have still finite amount of time, and you need to look at the activities that are giving you the most amount of leverage. So guys, I hope this video was pleasurable. If you watched it till the end, I can tell you that you will be successful. If not, probably you don't even hear this. But if you are not there with me, you probably won't be successful ever, because you have right attention span. You need to watch your TikTok and go to KFC, eat some chicken. If you want, you can contact me on IG for one-on-one mentorship. I'll scale you past 5 figures monthly ASAP. If not, then no. And that's it for today. And thank you guys, and peace.